Hey guys, this is Cambria with Attune Bodywork, and I'm here to demonstrate a little foam roller release for the Piriformis and for the glutes. So to start, we'll start with the Piriformis. The Piriformis is a muscle that comes from the sacrum and it juts out to the hip socket or the head of the femur. So a lot of us have a lot of hip tightness and a lot of issues in here, so I think this will be very beneficial if you're having problems rotating out with the leg. This will really help alleviate that. So you're going to take your foam roller, you're going to lie it next to you lengthwise, and you're going to go ahead and sit on top of it. Now, depending on what side you're working, you're going to roll onto that side, so you're right in the middle of the glute tissue. And you're going to take that leg and you're going to cross it over into a little figure 4 onto the other leg. Now already I can feel it. It's right, mine's a bit tight. So I'm gonna just roll back and forth a little bit just to do a nice light release for all the tissue around. And then once that's nice and warmed up, I'm gonna start rolling back and forth from left to right. Now you'll probably feel this all around the hip if it's nice and tight, down into the leg, definitely down into the hamstring. As it loosens up, this becomes really, really easy, and I can tell the last bit of tightness is kind of out by the joint. So I'm gonna work it, I'm gonna go back and forth in little movements to try to get the rest of those little fibers there. You could also lift up your bottom knee if you find a good spot and just do a straight up compression. Take a nice deep breaths, always remember to breathe. And then finish with some nice big movements back and forth again and up and down. Now we can follow this up with just the entire glute muscles. So just lengthen that leg you just worked and allow your body to relax down onto the ground. So now I'm gonna start with the top of the hip or the glute medius. And I'm just gonna roll up and down. I can come up onto my forearm if that's an easy way to pull yourself up and down. Some people like to be fully extended and use their legs to push them up and down. I prefer to be up on my forearm. So I like to roll up and down, back and forth to get across the fibers. You can roll back so you're closer to that sacral attachment and use that bottom leg to really get the fibers open. And then as that becomes a little less eventful, I'm going to roll down. So I'm closer to the hip socket here and closer to where the leg comes into the hip. And I'm going to repeat the same actions, going back and forth, up and down, until not much is going on there, and then go down a little further, just to where you feel that bony protrusion right there. Then you know that's where you really want to stop. You can kind of just go back and forth a little bit there. That's going to get the bottom of the glutes. In fact, that's actually where I'm the tightest. So I'm going to spend a little time right there, rolling up and down. I think I might play a little bit with some movement there. Explore. You know, there's no set way to do any of this. If you feel like something feels good with the foam roller, explore the movement, try it out. All right, I'm gonna finish this up by just doing some big movements. And from here, you can continue on with the rest of your leg into your IT band, into your quad, into the calves. All right, after I'm done with that, I'm gonna sit down on the ground. And to just test it out, I like to give myself a little stretch, a little figure 4. You can do both sides. Convince yourself you did some good. Yep, that definitely feels a lot more open. I think I'll do the other side. And thank you so much.